Hope you enjoyed some of that scenery here heading to Colorado. My work trip is now over. It's now time to make my way back to Vegas. I'm heading up to Blackhawk for one night, and then after that I'll be stopping back in Green River and then heading over to Mesquite, Nevada to check out the Casablanca. This video marks another first in Casino Nomad history, and that is that tonight at the Lady Luck Casino, I am paying my most expensive night ever over the past 22 months. $148, including tax and with waived resort fees due to my casino status. This is eye-opening for me. The comp landscape has definitely changed for me. I've never paid this much for one night. And if you look at the total hotel spend that I've done for the whole month of March, this one night tonight is a significant portion of that. I am currently ahead on the month for gambling, which is great. I would like to end this month with a win, as that will ultimately lower my monthly rent average. I'll take a look and see what comps, if any, I have available at Monarch, Lodge, and Horseshoe. And my goal for today is to do some more disciplined gambling. Disciplined as in not playing craps as much and focusing more on video poker. I'd like to provide some action at these 3 different properties here and see if I can't get something for my next work trip visit out here. I don't want to be paying $148 a night ever again. It sucks. It's a tough cycle. What the hell is this guy fucking doing? Anyways, guys, here we go. Off to Blackhawk. For those who are watching my channel for the first time, welcome. And welcome back for those of you who have been following. Really appreciate your likes, your comments, and your subscribes. All the support has been incredible here over the past 5 months. Blackhawk is one of my destinations that I always come to when I come into Colorado. My company has an office located here. I mean, it's only natural for a gambler to find a way to gamble and keep the comps and the perks going in another location. I do enjoy getting up to the mountains and doing some playing. Because this lifestyle involves constant gambling, I often get asked or judged whether or not I'm a gambling addict. And for that, I can honestly say yes, with a caveat. And that caveat is, if I was currently renting an apartment, or I owned a condo, I was paying a mortgage, leasing, whatever, if I was currently doing that and gambling as much as I am now, then yes, that would be horrible. That would be extreme gambling degeneracy, gambling addiction, and that, I think, is a huge problem. That being said, the fact that I gamble for a living, to be able to live inside these casino properties, I don't see it as that bad of an issue. My monthly average is not too out of the ordinary compared to what people are paying nowadays for housing. It's not too far off the beaten path. Hopefully you guys can understand that. I definitely think gambling addiction is serious. It's, you know, if you guys are struggling out there, especially with all the gambling influencers that are on YouTube and on Instagram nowadays, like, guys, it's tough. I can see how some people can get influenced into thinking this is the life. And as far as influencing goes, I am here just to state that I am not an influencer. Okay, I am merely documenting my experience here on YouTube, and I'm showing the raw realities of this lifestyle that I chose, because it is mentally, physically, and emotionally exhausting and taxing. Obviously, there's the financial component as well. I can handle it. I've got a job, I have a career, I work remotely for a global company, so I've got a consistent paycheck coming in. I'm not relying on this 100%. I could not do that. I could not be a full-time gambler. That's just, that just sounds rough. Sounds very rough. I enjoy gambling, and while I've had my fair share of degen moments, for the most part, I am in control. I have been documenting every penny spent and earned from gambling. I know where I'm at, and I'm doing this initiative as responsibly as I can. Let me know what you guys think. Am I a gambling addict? Let me know in the comments, and we can continue the conversation about that subject in there. Very quickly, I want to give a shout out to Mike Malone TV. I shouted him out in one of my earlier videos because he's coined the phrase, you know, today's win is tomorrow's loss. And I firmly believe that. If you haven't checked out his content, check it out, Mike Malone TV. He talks about gambling addiction in depth. I know for sure it's keeping me grounded in my reality, doing what I'm doing here on my channel. And it's just really something important to be aware of. Awareness is everything. And his channel helps me stay focused, helps me stay disciplined. I do what I can to make this work. I checked in at the kiosk in between Lady Luck and Horseshoe and discovered that I had $90 worth of comps that I could just collect just like that. So I did that. I'm early for check-in right now, so I'm gonna grab some food and then we'll go ahead and get situated into the hotel. Trying to make all these reservations here over the phone. Look at all these flyers I've got. The life of a casino nomad. Yeah, unfortunately, no, that's not going to work for me. Is it possible to start over again? I have another offer code that I'd like to look into for the weekend prior.
Okay, so as per check here on the second offer code that you provided, there's no availability for complimentary stay using this offer, only for a discounted rate. So first night, that would be $90, and then a second night, that would be $150 as well, without the tax. So if we're going to add the tax for this one.
Okay. Let's see, that won't work for me either. I'll have to figure out something else that weekend. So tomorrow when I check out, I have to go to customer service, or rather the promotions booth, and they'll be able to scratch off one of these offers here, and I'll have a chance to win up to $10,000. So glad I checked my mail, and I'm glad I hold on to these offers.
Okay. So the next complimentary as well based on your offer code. Would you like to book it?
I'm sorry, you said those 2 nights can also be comped?
That's correct.
Yes, let's go ahead and book that. Of course, that's what it leaves me with after losing my $100. All right, guys, that'll do it for this short Blackhawk excursion. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Overall, here are the stats for this 24 hours. Not too bad, even despite the expensive room. I made out okay. It still sucks having to pay that much for a room, but now that my gambling loss here has been lessened thanks to that Scratchers promotion and the conversion, I feel better about having, primed these properties here a little bit. And hopefully next time I come to Colorado, maybe they'll have something for me. Hopefully they'll have some cheaper rooms at least. Guys, I'll see you guys in Mesquite, Nevada in the next video at the Virgin River. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.